What's up, my dudes? Valkyrja, and today I want to talk about, is Dehya the most controversial character ever in Genshin? Now, what I mean by that is that I feel like it's worse than Kokomi, because Kokomi is getting dumped on really hard when she came out. But you don't really see it as bad because everybody that's dumping on Dehya are the Dehya copers. There were a lot of copers, as they call themselves. But a lot of the Dehya copers have kind of just accepted it, whereas the Kokomi copers, they were like, oh, she's gonna be great, she's gonna be good. I mean, they were right, just for reasons nobody thought. She does do a very good job. She's very functional inside of the team she's in right now, but I digress. Not Kokomi, Dehya has kind of been getting dumped on to the point where a lot of people genuinely say Dehya is the worst character in the game, and they mean it. And whenever they say worst character in the game, that means they're including like Aloy, Lisa, Chi-Chi. There's a lot of people that genuinely think Dehya is worse than Chi-Chi. I'm sure you're going to see people in the comments of this video saying Dehya is worse than Chi-Chi. I've seen people saying Dehya is worse than Xinyan. And that's been like a very common thing, that Dehya is worse than Xinyan. And it's just, no matter how I look at it, it's just simply not true. But it's crazy. I've never seen a character this hard dumped on. Now, granted, Hoyo's not really helping their case. By following up 3.5, we have two really hyped up characters coming out in 3.6. We have Alhaitham's roommate as well as Baiju. So that's really not helping Dehya's case. Dehya being shoved in the standard banner, once again, really not helping Dehya's case. Substandard or subpar numbers, really not helping Dehya's case. There's a bunch of reasons not to help Dehya's case. Now, granted, I'm not saying she's one of the best characters in the game. For me, in terms of 5 stars, she's at least, I'd say, bottom 7, bottom 5, somewhere in that range. Like, she's definitely not that great of a 5-star. However, the over-exaggeration from the community is kind of mind-boggling to me. Because I feel like I'm going to upload a video of her doing good damage because I've invested enough in running a proper team comp of her to deal damage, where people are going to be baffled, like, oh my god, this character's not hitting for 1 every single time they tick? Like, what? That's kind of the perception I'm getting from the community, that they just expect her to be absolutely useless. Like a literal paperweight that you just put on your team as a placement. Whenever I do see that she still has potential uses. One really good use that I'm hoping to get out of Dehya is the fact that she's an off-field pyro provider. Basically, somebody that can do what Albedo does, but for Pyro, which is going to be sick running any type of Pyro team with Kazuha, because now Kazuha has a very, very easy way to trigger Swirl, trigger Viridescent Near. That way you can pop over whatever main Pyro damage you're wanting to do, and have that amped up to Oblivion. Now, I'm going to be honest, her little damage mitigation shtick, that whole, her whole gimmick of damage mitigation is kind of useless, because I can just as easily do this. I know I've made this point a million times, but it's so easy just to pop a shield, and now I'm immune to damage, immune to CC, immune to life. Whereas her field not only is a dedicated field, so if you have to leave the field, you lose its advantages, but it also doesn't provide as good interruption resistance as the shield does. So that's a thing. And everybody else, I want to make this clear too. I've seen a lot of people saying the damage mitigation caps out at a certain amount. Listen, at 20,000 HP, that damage mitigation caps out at 40%, or 40,000 damage, right? So you have to take a hit worth 40,000 damage to actually cap out that damage mitigation. And not to mention, that damage gets reduced by 60% if you use inside her passive 1. So that actually gets turned into somewhere around 62,000 effective damage that you have to take to actually cap out the mitigation at 20,000 HP with a pure damage build. Now, I think she'll go beyond 20,000 HP because she has such kind of mixed stats that she wants to build. You definitely don't want to build a pure HP, though. That's definitely not. I'm going pure damage, personally, but hey, to each their own. But either way, it's just something not worth worrying about, right? So yeah, I just kind of want to make this video talking about it and kind of talking about the controversy around her. And yes, I get she's not that good, but for people saying that she's the worst character in the game is kind of insane to me. I don't know. I'm going to try to make her work, like I said in many videos. I'm going to do the best I can, and we will see the results. But it's just, the whole situation around her is wild to me. And like I said, Hoyo's not really helping themselves, because shoving her into standard and then releasing two hyped up characters right after isn't exactly what I'd call a good look. Anyways, that's basically the video. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Are you guys want something for Dehya or not? She comes out in a couple days. I'm waiting on that theme, dude. I cannot wait for Dehya's theme, actually. Like, I'm 90% sure it's going to be my favorite theme in Genshin. Something finally to beat the listener. The listener has been top dog for 2 years. It is finally time Zhongli's old man got some rest. This man's been chugging along saying, I will have order. Well, now you don't have to be number one. We can let the furry queen have it instead. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.